I'm Dr. Craig Pullman, here to talk about temporal sequential ordering. We often shorten temporal sequential ordering to sequencing, which we define as the processing and production of material that is serial or linear. Students have to handle a lot of material that comes in lists, but information isn't sequential unless it has a meaningful linear order. If the order doesn't matter, like for words in a spelling list, then the information isn't really sequential. Examples of sequential information are multi-step instructions, which can be especially tricky if the steps are presented out of order. Historical timelines. Narratives like novels, plays, and short stories. Number lines and multiplication facts. Math procedures like long division. Processes like photosynthesis. And steps in a science experiment. Basically, a huge amount of the information presented in school is sequential. This is why it is important to identify students who struggle with sequencing. They're going to be at a distinct disadvantage and may need information to be presented in alternative ways, such as in a spatial mode. Teachers need to be mindful of the modalities they use to present information and what they ask students to generate. Something that is taught sequentially by default might, with a little innovation, also be taught spatially, for example. Another aspect of temporal sequential ordering is something called step wisdom, which is a sense of time and how to organize it. Some students have trouble keeping to or setting schedules, which can be especially problematic when it comes to getting extended projects completed by deadlines. Temporal sequential ordering is part of the mind's microprocessor along with language, spatial ordering, higher order cognition, and social cognition. It needs input from the attention processing controls to do its job. It interfaces with memory, and the attention production controls tend to the downloading of sequential thought, like completing math problems systematically rather than rushing through them. Other videos in this series draw a contrast between sequencing and spatial ordering. In many ways, they are flip sides of each other. I'll see you next time.